Okay, so now we are in the second part of the tutorial in the Tikz series. So in the first one, we did like the arrow thing. So now we're gonna do some coordinate manipulation. So in Tikz, you can manipulate coordinate in two ways, like in XY plane or in polar plane. So firstly, let's define coordinate. Yes, coordinate. Let's say O at 0, 0, and let's draw some line using O. So as you can see, it's a simply line. I can just make a little bit thicker. Chalo, ultra thick. So yeah, it's a line between origin and 2 comma 0. So as you can see here, we defined a coordinate called O. So for defining coordinate, we can use the command coordinate. In Tikz or in latex, everything starts with backslash. So backslash coordinate, that means we are gonna define new coordinate, and we're gonna name it as capital O. And at means key, we are going to name the coordinate point O, but at which point, that's why we're going to use at. And then after, you can use the actual point, which is 0 comma 0, and then after you can reference this in other like command, just like in the next line we are drawing a line. So again, for drawing, we started with the backslash draw, and in the square bracket, we gave some optional styling thing, it doesn't matter. And then after, you can see we are referencing O, that means key join a line between O and 2 comma 0, and already you know double dash means simply a line. And as you can see, every command is ending with semicolon. So in Tikz, everything ends with semicolon and starts with backslash. So now we're gonna do some extra thing here. Let's define another coordinate, O dash, or you can say B, C, anything. Coordinate, let's say P at 5 comma 0, and now we're gonna join that line from O to P. So it will change nothing, just 2 comma 0. I think something is wrong. Coordinate, yes, a spelling mistake. Coordinate. So as you can see, it's just a line between O and P. And here is the main part. You can define coordinate in multiple ways. Let's see coordinate like M is another coordinate, but this time we are gonna say it should be at 30 degree from the x-axis. So for that, we are gonna 30 degree, and it's a polar coordinate, that means we are gonna define distance. So 30 degree and distance 5 unit. Now if you join, like you can draw multiple lines at the same time. So double dash and M. So it will firstly join O to P, then after P to M, and M is at the 30 degree and at a 5 unit distance from the origin. So as you can see, it's O, P and M. And you can put node on every coordinate. So for that, you can say node, and for node you can let's say this time just O, insert the small bracket. And for coordinate to be placed perfectly, you can define extra styling like below or left, right, anything. So if you run this, then after there is a node called O below the point O, and you can do this for every single coordinate. Like, come on, you need to be spaced properly to just visual preference. Either you doesn't need any spacing or anything like that. So for that, I'm gonna say right, and you can change P, M. So Oh, 1 second. Where is that part? Let's run it again. No, something is wrong, I think. Uh, uh, uh. I don't know. Something is wrong, like not bugging properly. PM below, right? Nothing. I think let's do this in the other part. Like, let's make it here. You can just say yeah. So as you can see, we did some mistake, but I think that is not working because of some other reason. But other times I tried that it's bugs. So if you want like make some node at the point P, then side by the P you can just define node at the P, and as you can see it's just render P below the point P. And same you can do for the M coordinate. Like this time you can say right and M. That means key a node will be drawn right to the coordinate M. So yeah, and let's do some other thing. So let's delete everything and we're gonna make something like a special. So let's use for each. For each is like in a range of numbers, it's gonna output something every time, like just like we're gonna say x in and bracket, like let's start with 0 and we increase by 30 and then up to go like 360, and then after start another bracket in with curly braces. So it's a loop statement called for each. That means ki for each in this curly brackets 0 30, then after 360, that means ki for every number from 0 to 360 at the interval of 30, it's gonna name like backslash x. We are going to define backslash x. You can do any like thing like backslash a, backslash b. So it's a loop statement, and then after inside the loop statement we can draw something like you want to draw some lines. So draw we're gonna draw like a line from origin to this coordinate, like polar coordinate. So at every angle like this. So let's run this first. So as you can see, for each statement is a loop statement, and that we are going to give some numbers like from where to start, where to end, and 30 is the striving point. That means ki every time you increase it with the 30 degree. That means ki we are gonna make lines for every angle from 0 to 360 at the interval of 30 degree. So it's drawing a line from origin to the 30 degree at the distance of 2 units from the origin. And as you can see, it's drawing I think 0 degree as well as 360. That means ki repeating at the x-axis. So you can just say 330, so it won't repeat at 0 degree, or you can just start with 30 degree and end with 360. It doesn't matter. So yeah, it's looping. So as you can see, like coordinate manipulation you can do in two ways, either xy plane or in polar plane. And let's do something more. So I wanna make circle using this, like, or you can say just a polygon. So for that you can just use draw statement. But for draw statement I will start from this, and then after I will move to the next. So it will start from any vertex like at 0 degree, and then it will move for the next vertex and then join that two coordinates. So it will make the side of the polygon. So as you can see, and if you like stride after 60 degree, then hopefully it will make a hexagon or like that. So as you can see, it's make something polygon. So here you have to do like 60 degree. So It's basically taking the first coordinate like 0 degree and then joining the next coordinate at the 60 degree, as you can see here in the statement. And both are at the distance of 2. That means ki it will make a regular hexagon. So as you can, it's perfectly drawn a regular hexagon. So you can change this. You can make try by 10 degree and it will make like a very like perfectly like almost circle. And then after you can do like 40 50 because we started at 0 striving for the 10, and we should like join until 350. So as you can see, it's almost a circle but not a circle. So if you like do like 5 degree, then it will move towards a circle. I think you got the point what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's a loop statement. So yeah, thank you for this, and see you in the next one.